Hey folks, today I'm going to make a something on the grill. There's a Chinese restaurant here in Austin that's probably one of the best. It's called the Asia Cafe, and one of my favorite dishes there is pork with mustard greens. And of course they do a stir fry with it, but I wanted to do it a little differently. So I've got here this pork for carnitas. I've used this before in the past because what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke these pieces of pork first and then braise them with the mustard greens, and for the braising liquid I'm going to be using water and soy sauce. So all I'm going to do with this pork is season it with some salt and pepper and then smoke it probably for 2-3 hours maybe, just to get some good smoke on it, and then I'll braise it with the mustard greens and then the soy sauce. And I'm going to probably use this whole bulb of garlic because Asia Cafe's pork with mustard greens has a ton of garlic, and I really love that flavor. So stick with me and see how this turns out. I got my coal lined up along the side here, and I'm just going to light it right here with, I got a half of a fire starter stick there. So I'm just going to light this one in, and this is kind of what's called the snake method, so it'll just kind of burn down slowly and go through here. Okay, now it's going to let this fire come up. I'm going to go in the house and get the pork ready, and then I'll bring it back out here to get it started. So stay tuned. Fire is going good, and we've got some hickory chips along the way there. Pork has just been salted and peppered like I said, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this pork right on this side to get some smoke. And this is a 3 pound, this is 3 pounds of Boston butt or pork shoulder, but like I said, it says it's for carnitas, which means it's already cut up like this, so it really saves me a lot of time, and this is exactly the same size that I want anyway. So let's get this covered up and let that smoke go to work. I've got my vents open wide up on top of the pork so that it'll pull the smoke up that way across the pork. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna check it after 2 hours, and I'll let it go 3 if I have to. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm 2.5 hours in, and I got to get this quick because I've taken off the top, so I'm getting a lot more air in here. So this other charcoal is starting, and what I have here is a bunch of mustard greens that I've rinsed and just kind of like torn apart, and I've got a whole head of garlic here, and that might seem like a lot, but it's not really because I've just sliced it. I haven't minced it. So now I'm going to transfer this pork, which looks awesome, into this pan. Oh man, that hickory smells incredible. I think I might have to leave this one out for myself. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this little piece out just to tag on. That looks amazing. Okay, so I've got my braising liquid here. This is 2 cups of water and a cup of soy sauce. I'm just going to add that right to it. And then I'm going to seal this really good with some aluminum foil. I don't want that that liquid to evaporate. Okay, put this back on. I'm gonna have to close my vents here a little bit. Bring that temp down. Okay, I'm gonna let that go for probably another 2 hours. So stick around. An hour of braising. So I'm gonna check and see how we do. Let's pull this off. Well, that charcoal's going really great. I'm gonna cover this so that it doesn't get too hot, just in case I need to put this back in. So let me check this. So it's been braising for an hour. Whoa, that is hot and it smells incredible. Whoa. Let's see if this is tender. Not quite as tender as I would like it. Yeah, it's not quite there. Okay, I'm gonna put this on, let it go for probably another hour. I just want to taste that. Mustard greens. That's really good. Okay, I'm just going to cover this again and place it back on. I kind of figured this would take 2 hours, but I figured I'd try, you know, checking it after the first hour, just to see how it was going. And put that back on for another hour. That has been an hour of extra braising. So let's see if this is tender enough. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm really impressed with this this charcoal layout. It did a great job, slow, over a course of about 5 hours. And this meat is perfect. It is just falling apart. So I'm just going to shred this like this. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Okay, I'm going to continue shredding this and I'll show you what it tastes like. Definitely stay tuned. Okay, plated up pork with mustard greens. This pork is extremely tender. Got that garlic, got those mustard greens. So let me get a little bit of everything here. A little pork, a little mustard green. Some of that sauce, some of that garlic. That is so good. Nice flavor of smoke from the hickory. Very tender. Love that flavor of the mustard greens and that garlic slice like that. It's perfect. Okay, this would be perfect with some rice. Didn't have time to make some rice today, but definitely gonna have this for dinner tomorrow night. Oh man, it is so good. There you have it. Pork with mustard greens. Braised pork with mustard greens.